The next thing that I want to talk about is your arm circle. When we're talking about pitching, we want to make sure that we have a nice, relaxed, long arm circle. And if your pitchers are having trouble with their arm circle, just have them stand here in front of a mirror and just nice and relaxed, watch their arm go in this nice circle. Okay, if you're looking at it from this angle, it would look like this. Okay, and a couple things you'll notice is you want to make sure that they have long arms. Okay, not shortening here or bending or anything at the elbow or at the wrist. Everything's nice and long, and it fits into, like I said, the power line, which goes right straight from the pitching mound to the catcher. So it's straight here through your catcher, brush your ear, open, tight by the hip, finish through. Okay, when you're talking about your arm circle, there's a couple things you need to remember. A checklist. It needs to be long, it needs to be relaxed, it needs to be quick. Okay, you need to know the tempo of it, which I'll talk about next, and it needs to be tight to the body. You have to keep it nice and tight to the body. Okay. When I'm talking about the tempo of the arm circle, what you'll see is a lot of kids, when they swing their arm around, it's all at the same speed, always at the same speed. Okay. What I think is important is when they are swinging their arms around, that they try to be relaxed. And I think a great example of that is Michelle Granger. If any of you have ever watched her pitch, she's very relaxed, very relaxed. It's like a whip. And she throws that arm up, and from the top down, she really explodes through. So you want your pitchers to think, quick up, explode through. Okay, that's the tempo. Quick up, explode through. You don't want to be tight or tense at the beginning of your circle, okay? And you want to remember this as a pitcher. It's very important to remember that your shoulder is a hinge. Your shoulder is a hinge by which you swing your arm. You're not going to throw the ball with your shoulder. Okay? If you throw this way and your shoulder's leading, you're going to have injury, and you're also going to totally eliminate your legs in the picture. See how my arm's just dragging behind my legs? You don't want to do that. You want to get this arm in with the legs, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. So make sure you remember your shoulder's just a hinge by which you swing your arm. Okay? You don't want to throw the pitch with your bicep. Okay, a lot of times you'll have injuries by throwing that, which means you'll see a kid who's kind of short arming it, and they're not staying long and getting a snap. It almost looks like they're pushing through the ball. You want to stay long, okay, and you want to throw the ball from your elbow down. You want to throw it with your forearm, your wrist, and your fingers. And that's why working on your wrist snap is important, because you can also work on staying loose with the arm and letting everything fall down into the fingertips, okay? And there are a ton of drills that you can work on where you really want to focus on them swinging the arms around fast and really just feeling everything falling down into their fingertips and forcing them to work on their snap. That's very important.